every 60 days. And I asked the president what or who he was frightened of. And he said, the state of siege in some areas of my country does not mean the suppression of liberties or civil rights. It is only a means by which the government keeps order, justice and peace.
Paraguay is a Catholic country, and so is the president, according to the constitution and according to his people. Today come to visit their dead on stepladders. When Stroessner came to power in '54, Catholic liberals supported him, but his prison conditions and executions changed their attitude. He said he'll never follow his fallen friend, Perón of Argentina, and attack the church directly. But now the church criticizes him, and last September 12 Paraguayan bishops, condemning his totalitarian absolutism, upset his ruling party.
Sometimes they are very small things they are afraid of. For instance, I remember a priest who was riding a bus a few weeks ago, and they were listening to some music on the wireless set of the bus, and then the music changed into a political talk by the president or someone else, and then he asked the driver to change the station. He said, couldn't we have some more music instead of that? And the driver said, sorry, Father, it is impossible because all the stations are in chain.
On a network? On
a network. And then that priest remarked, well, what is in chains is this country. And they didn't seem to like that. The Minister of the Interior was told of that remark in a public bus. And then the President said that some of our priests here were like red fish swimming in holy water.
There can't, of course, be many communist Catholics.
No, they aren't. Well, but as you know, everywhere now in Latin America, everyone who doesn't agree with the government, particularly with the military government, is called a communist. Particularly if you talk about changes in social order or justice. And then after that, they tried to make me to send one or two priests away.
Why was
back to Spain or to some other country. Well, they didn't like their preaching on that subject.
Did you send them away?
I didn't. No, I won't unless there is a judgment and there is a lawsuit and everything is done according to the law. I mean.
In the past, the press of Asuncion has never been free as we understand a free press. I don't think anything has definitely been laid down, but the journalists and cameramen here just knew what was good for them, knew what not to do. One photographer who didn't know what not to do was a television cameraman recently who took some footage of a strike. And this was seen in the United States. Now, he was promptly thrown into jail. No charge was preferred against him. He was thrown into jail, and a scare was thrown into him. So he'll know what to photograph in future. In the paper today, there are 18 photographs. 16 of them are of President Stroessner. The other 2 are of footballers. As I said, the journalists here know what's good for them.
Because he compromises the future, even a good dictator can be bad. Even a candidate for peace and progress who offers no ideological justification for wielding power. President Stroessner's no Hitler, no spellbinder, though neither is he a bloodthirsty fanatic. He just believes stability only follows strong one-man rule, his rule. He may be an old-fashioned ruthless despot who takes care no opposition, no heir apparent is in sight, but it's just possible when he does go, he'll be the first in poor Paraguay's parade of bloodthirsty rulers to leave behind some achievement. A legacy from the dictator who tamed the general.